Welcome to boomer2zoomer, where we're trying to give teachers a look inside the minds of their students. Today's education and media industries are both struggling because teachers and students are having a hard time to adapt to online settings such as Google Meet, Google Classroom, and Zoom. Additionally, new slang always comes out faster than some people can learn what it means or to use it in a proper setting, which can lead to miscommunication. There are terms that people also do not know that they should not be using due to them being derogatory, profane, or cultural appropriation. So what is boomer2zoomer? Well, it is a speech-to-text recognition tool that uses machine learning to teach both boomers and zoomers about the terms that they or someone in their class is using. If the term falls under one of our 3 checks of profanity, derogatory, or slang words, then a pop-up window will give the user a definition from Urban Dictionary if it is a slang word, or a reason for why they or whoever said it should not use this word. So let's go through a flowchart of our code. So first the user would start up the app and the audio would start recording, and this was created in Python and Flask. So every time that there is a new pause, then a new audio file will be generated and parsed. And we use Google Cloud speech-to-text API to listen to the speech and turn it into text. And then if one of these words in the list, or like multiple words, is used, then we will query the Urban Dictionary API if it is a slang word, or we'll use our ML model to actually detect if that word was being used, is a slang word or a derogatory word, etc. And we created this using TensorFlow. And finally, a pop-up window would show up on the user's screen, and it would have the definition such as boomer, or it would tell them to avoid using this term and explain why. And yes, then they can become a boomer2zoomer. Okay, so now let's take a look at some of our code. So here's how we wrote the TensorFlow model using Keras. First, we had to actually seed the data. So we actually had a data set of 300 wave files. So each of us said the 6 words 10 times. So we also had a training set and a validation set. So we split it 80% and 20%. So we were trying to, first of all, set everything up and then normalize all of the elements in the data set so that they were the same frequency. After that, we split them into training and validation sets. And then we actually created the model over here and saved the model. And then we had a validation accuracy of about 90%, which is pretty good. And after that, we had to convert it to TensorFlow Lite, etc. And then we could use it in our code. So we have 2 main modules, so speechrecognition.py and urbandic.py. So in this one, we were first trying to use Google Cloud speech-to-text API, and then it wasn't working for some of the words. So we tried IBM, so we could use where it can add extra vocabulary, but then that ended up being a scam because you have to actually pay for a premium version of it. So we couldn't use that, so we had to go back to Google Cloud. And here we're just showing like both like Google Cloud and IBM, so you can see like the difference of like the stuff commented out is the IBM stuff, and it's pretty similar. And so yeah, we're just using speech recognition and recording it, and then splitting it and getting the splitting up the words, and then using this module, so getting the urban meaning, so actually making a request to Urban Dictionary, using API key, and then making the pop-up. And we wanted to actually use our model in the end, but then we couldn't figure out how to get TensorFlow into here, we did on the main branch, and you can see like we're using Flask and a little bit of things, but then hackathons happen and we're all tired. In the future we would want to actually use our machine learning model, but we were just showing like the basic functionality if we kind of like hard coded this a little bit of the words that we're looking for. And yeah, now we can go into a demo of how this would actually work.
Hello class, today we have a pop quiz.
Shit, that's not poggers, bro.
What does poggers mean?
Haha, what a boomer.
I think that's an offensive term, students. Please don't.
Forget about the pop quiz, Doc. Let's get lit instead.
Hello class, today we have a pop quiz.
Shit, that's not poggers, bro.
The quiz is happening whether it's poggers or not.
Haha, what a boomer.
Yeah, come on, Doc. Teachers trying their best. The quiz will be lit. Oh, sorry, I won't say Doc.
Thank you. Yes, the quiz will be lit and poggers. I'm hip with the kids.